Hello everyone, and welcome to the Mega Magikarp YouTube channel. This channel is dedicated to deeper details and build potential within Destiny 2. Today's episode is on the Life Exotic. This will be a review for an exotic piece of gear and its utility in PvE, PvP, Gambit, as well as any intricacies or build potential that is associated with that piece of gear. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to be alerted when any video comes out. So today's video was actually a recommendation from the comments section of the last video on Warlocks and the Sanguine Alchemy. And this week we're going over to the Jumpy Boys, the Hunters, over on the last class I've yet to cover on the channel. So always remember, I'm going through the comments section on these. Let me know if there's any builds you want me to talk about. I'll gladly take a look and see if I can make any content around it. The exact build we're doing, Armed to the Teeth, which is totally a pun on the fact that the exotic that we're using has a skull and is made of bones. Specifically, we're using young Ahamkaras. So young Ahamkara's spine. Exotic set of hunter gauntlets with the intrinsic perk Wish Dragon Teeth, which read Increased Trip Mine Duration and Blast Radius. Ability damage grants Trip Mine Grenade energy. Blast Radius increases 14% additional Blast Radius, as well as your Trip Mines going from 140 base damage to 160. So even at surface value, you're getting an additional meter or two out of the explosion range, and you're getting the same damage buff to your Trip Mine as your Blast Radius of about 14%, so your Trip Mine becomes basically a super Trip Mine. On top of that, it doesn't blow its load in a single hit. It takes repeated shots in PvP in order to kill one of those Trip Mines, making it really obnoxious to get around. The issue with Trip Mines is twofold though. The first being they just don't one-shot in PvP even if you stick them. You can get some reliable chaining of grenades going in PvE with them, assuming that you get the angle correct, and with your other abilities charging your trip mines as well, you can easily perpetuate your grenades and keep the chain going by hitting your throwing knives and your supers. That assumption that you get the angle right brings me to the second issue with trip mines though, which is that they literally do nothing if you set them on an awkward piece of geometry or if they don't stick to a target. If you get about 4 hits with a single trip mine explosion, you'll immediately get all of your grenade energy back, which is great, but it's not as easy as dropping an incendiary grenade into a blob of enemies and letting the grenade do all the work. You actually have to do a relatively decent job of landing your stick. Going alongside this plan of trying to blast through all of the enemies with trip mines, we're going with Way of 1,000 Cuts Blade Barrage Hunter, because these just work so well together, mostly because of playing with fire and the burning edge. Playing with fire, stacking buff on the subclass, goes up to 3 times. Whenever you kill an enemy that was lit on fire by any of your burning effects, you get increased stacks of playing with fire, which increase your recharge rate for your throwing knives. When on tier 4 strength and a 3-time stack, you get your throwing knives in 3.5 seconds. And this is especially powerful when you throw in Burning Edge, which dramatically speeds up your dodge cooldown when you have an enemy burning. This basically sets up a self-fueling loop where you throw your knives at some lower health enemies, toss your grenade, dodge to get your throwing knives back, throw your knives, hopefully either spread them across a couple of targets as to make sure they stay on fire to get the burn cooldown, or into one beefy mob for the same effect, get your grenade back, and just do it over and over again. It's not a playstyle I've been able to go full brain dead while playing. It's not like I'm just needlessly womboing like how PvP hunters on Spectrals seem to love doing. But I'm actually taking measured approaches to make sure that I'm getting the right placement of my knives and grenades to line up properly to get my cooldowns correct. It's more complex than most playstyles if you want to do it well, even if it just looks like mindless ability spam. As far as the weapons go, I actually got recommended to use Divinity after I made all the footage recordings, so if you ever give it a shot, give that weapon a try. The 30% additional damage from all sources is fantastic, and I know somebody in the comment section is going to yell at me for this, but I decided to go with the Mountaintop. The reason behind this is because of a few different factors. Mainly the factor is other special weapons. Fusion rifles basically out of the question for how I want to play with this, since the entire class is based on mobility and ability spam, and you can't easily fire off a fusion rifle quickly compared to other weapon types. Shotguns, they're a little bit limiting with their range unless you pair it with a pulse rifle, which I didn't do for this video. If you do decide to go with the build, shotgun pulse is certainly viable. And snipers just occupy an awkward discrepancy between what the class does and what the weapon does. Since we're so aggressive with this build and we're trying to get up close to toss knives and try to land grenades, we're not really in a position to snipe very easily, especially since Mountaintop is just so good in the air, and that's often where you'll be between dodges. That's why I decided to go with Mountaintop in the kinetic slot. Meanwhile, in the energy slot, I was actually having a good time with this Dead Man Walking, and I haven't used a Suro sidearm since 2018, so I wanted to give this another shot since it's the only random rolled Suro sidearm in the entire game, Heavy Slap, kind of a flip-flop between Xenophage and Thousand Voices, just kind of a game-by-game feel. I wasn't super heavy on Invading, or Truth would have been on my mind as well. Normally, we do the stat breakdown first for the character stats, but in this particular case, we're going to go with the mods first. On the helmet, we have a Void helmet with the Intellect mod set as default, while running either Grenade Ammo Finder in PvE or Enhanced Sidearm Targeting for PvP. On the gauntlets themselves, we're going with the Collection roll, Tier 6 Energy, with a conversion over to Arc for Impact Induction and a Discipline mod, with Impact Induction giving 10% of the grenade cooldown back on a melee hit, which is on top of young Ahamkara's Spine's perk giving you back your energy back on an ability hit. Chest piece, we're running a Recovery mod and Global Reach. I'll show how we make Warmind cells in a moment. When I go into PvP, I'd go with Sidearm Unflinching, otherwise grenade ammo reserves. Boots, they're actually an arc set. Thankfully, these will get a seasonal mod slot here, but for now, I literally just ran Traction and a Discipline mod just so that they fill stats. These are my next Masterwork targets, so I can put on a generic special ammo scav onto these for use in any of my future builds. Last item, I really think this is the meat and potatoes for the armor side of the build, and one of the biggest reasons I think this works so well. Running a full Tier 9 Solar class item on this armor piece, with Enhanced Ashes to Asset and Distribution being the real highlights, alongside Wrath of Rasputin for creating Warmind cells with our trip mines. Super, and either Thousand Voices or Xenophage. The last interaction is more of a cute bonus rather than integral, but free damage is free damage. But getting free super, grenade, and melee energy off of each dodge, it helps smooth the gap between the cooldowns a lot, and with Enhanced Ashes to Asset, it scales with the enemy type that you kill. So if you land a final blow on an Ultra, which there are a ton of in Gambit Prime between large blockers and primeval envoys, or if you just kill a bunch of swarming low tier mobs, you'll help to get your blade barrage up a lot faster. Which for a quick burst of damage or for a shutdown of an opposing super, you can't really ask for much better than blade barrage. I don't think it's really worth it for double distribution. I tried it out. As far as I can tell, it's not really stacking the benefits high enough to make the energy dump worth it. The armor stat distribution comes out to where we have tier 4 in everything except for mobility and discipline, which were tier 5 and tier 6 respectively. We're going to go into a big breakdown on my thoughts on the stat distribution at the very end of the video after we're done with all the games, but just know that most everything is balanced super close to everything else in this particular build, except for a little bit more mobility in order for us to have a better dodge cooldown by default and higher discipline for us to have more grenades. But anyway, that's all I got for the pre-roll. Let's jump into the gameplay, see how this exotic brew turns out. I hope you enjoy the games, and I'll see you at the end. Alright, exotic brew time. We are, taking a while to load. I think we've been in here for about a minute or so. And we're against the 4-stack. Alright, well, that's Destiny for you. So what we're doing is we're going to be doing some Gambit, we're going to be doing some Strikes and some Crucible, all with this particular loadout. And what we're mainly focused on is actually just the way that the class actually interacts with the exotic armor. Weapons are more like a means to an end. We're just focused on trying to make sure that we actually have everything kind of lined up and ready to go for close range encounters. Because we're not exactly going to be sticking to the sidelines with a sniper rifle with the way this loadout plays. Definitely not a small brain method of playing either. We definitely actually have to focus on what we're doing. Oh boy. Teammates off in La La Land over there. Alright. Well, we're off to not a bad start, actually. Let's not embarrass myself with, I was about to say missing more of my shots, but I just managed to miss all of my throwing knife. So, oh Jesus. Well, hi. This evolved into a big problem. Let's just not lose this. All right. Wow. Okay. Well, guess I'll die. Not really much you can do against the streakers sometimes. It's like, if they want you dead, you're gonna die. I mean, unless you're that guy and you're running Xenophage, in which case I guess you're fine. Oh, well, never mind, never mind. No touch, no touch, no touch, no touch, no touch. Friendly invader set, isn't he? I helped. Take that back. Xenophage just does some work against those guys. Whew. Not allowed. Ugh. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Allowed, not allowed, not allowed. Hey, outplayed him. Oop, okay. Also, one other thing to note about this exotic, you just don't take splash damage from your own grenades, which I did not know going into this. I kind of drew up the idea for the loadout, and then I just, oh, I'm not dying to my own stuff. Am I starting to get good at the game? No, I just don't take damage. Oh, are we actually gonna pull ahead? Oh my god, we're actually starting to pull ahead. Teammate, please invade. Well, I'm running. Thank you, teammate. Ugh, even if you're a bad invader, I'll take it. I'll take it right now. Ooh, you got one. Boop. Oh, why did I do that? No touch. Oh, well, okay. Just get. Thank. Alright. At this point now, we just get to go do what the loadout really wants, just spam abilities. Oop. Try to not die. Unicorn. Loadout's really good for taking out invaders just because everything's under the solar domain. Blockers just don't really take to getting blown up with solar damage too well, because the only damage type that they come with is solar. Wow, I suck. See, this is the one thing that I get over the normal video format versus this one. You guys get to see how bad I am at actually doing the things involving, you know, aiming. Which, considering this is a shooter, I mean, well, what can you really do? So at this point now, with how much time there's over on there, I don't like the DPS spot. I don't know another place that they can really put it, but I don't like the DPS spot at all. Let this do its job. That's pretty good. We just got our full grenade back off of a single shot. Which, not really asking for much better than that sometimes. And, well, I think we're losing this. But we put up a good fight for going up against a full stack. Yep, there it goes. Oh. Can't win them all. Alright. Exotic brew time. We're going through second game of Gambit. And let's see if we... Oh, no. Wow.
Welcome to Gambit Prime.
We're trying out an exotic armor piece with this exotic one. And, well, could be interesting. I've been having a lot of fun with this. I'm not normally a hunter, but could be... Oh, okay. Those guys are having a good time with the cats.
All right, you know how this works. Get it done.
One has been a really fun time for me. This is one of the more attention-focused loadouts that I've done when it comes to actually making the actual playing of the subclass a little bit more interesting. It's like you can't just not pay attention to what you're doing. You gotta actually, you know, focus on getting the placement of the... Well, this is already off to a fantastic start, I can tell. And I want to ride me. Alright, well, fantastic. We are already off to a great start, as far as I can tell. I'm really considering switching over to a... Oh. Wow. I saw the damage numbers pop up there, and I didn't even get the stick. Sometimes this game. Oh, he does not like me. He does not like me. Ow. Man, I am really having a rough time today, aren't I? Well, Scorn are not exactly the friendliest enemy type you could fight against. I guess that's probably a more oxymoronic term than what I initially anticipated, but no, I'm not a fan of fighting the Scorn. I don't think anybody really is, but Right, I'll take that. Our one guy just lost all of his motes. Excellent. This is one of the more rough aspects of the game mode, for sure. Not even our fault that we're not getting any progress made. Well, maybe it is our fault, and by ours I mean maybe the guy that lost all of our motes, but that's kind of a moot point, I guess. It seems like they're not very interested in invading. Oh boy. Can you not? Off. Didn't even need to invade. The guy lost his motes anyway. We have guys on our team that haven't even gotten all of their motes, like all of their exotic weapons yet, because either this guy really likes having... Wow, that's another instance of me... Okay. Either that guy just wanted to have access to his two-tailed fox right away, or he's just now getting his first exotic drop, and he just lost more motes. See, matchmaking sometimes does not make any sense, and I think I got lobby balanced pretty hard on this one. And
you have to want the dark to wield it.
Alright. Man is so stone cold dead that even after you revived, he's still just standing there. Oh, ouch. Wait, hold up. What the f angle was that? Yeah, that one was unfortunate. Hey, jeez. Exotic brew time. We are... Oh, we're only against a 2-stack this time. Alright, we probably cut the last game from the footage, but we did fight against another 4-stack in the last one, so we're not going to be including that one in the footage, but we are doing some more Gambit for this particular section of the exotic brew, and I haven't changed anything just yet. Oh, actually, I will change one thing. Put on minor spec here. The one thing that I really enjoy about our young Ahamkara's spine, you actually don't have any real need of having a particular weapon. So, as a matter of fact, I'm going to go to Xenophage real quick, because I really enjoy this weapon. But being able to use basically whatever you want is kind of the strength of this, but I also think it's possibly a small weakness as well, and I'll go over that in a bit once we get to the end of it. Like, I do enjoy the fact that I can use basically whatever I want, and it's really open-ended. I do think that's one of the best parts about the whole thing. You're able to use whatever you want, but I don't know. It feels like kind of, not unfocused, that's not the way I want to put it, because I don't think that's necessarily correct. I think that there's just almost, I don't want to say too open-ended, because that's not really an issue that I see as an issue, I guess. It's just more like, there's only so much that you can really do to optimize it, because there doesn't feel like there's any one best way to do it. Hello. So while I enjoy it, I think it's fun. Can I have a look? I don't think that there's really a way to really make a quote-unquote best build, which is some people that might be a little bit of a downside. For me, it's kind of just goes to show that it does have some amount of merit to it. I think that the fact that... Oh, hi. What the hell? I think the fact that you can use whatever you want, and you're not really bound to any one particular exotic weapon to go alongside it, is probably one of the best things that you could ask for in a build like this. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Not allowed. Ugh, I don't know why I didn't pull that out sooner. Jesus. I think the only good part about that entire excursion was the fact that there was no invader during that whole time. They didn't capitalize on that. One thing that you'll oftentimes notice when you're going in on a game where there's no stacks, where there's no stacks involved on the opponent's team, you'll oftentimes notice that they don't capitalize on the invades. And what kind of placement was that? Where's... Oh man, that's another real unfortunate thing about the loadout, is that sometimes the throwing knife burn that you really rely on to... Wow, I suck. Throwing knife burn that you really rely on for some of this Yeah, sometimes the throwing knives just don't want to give you the burn. Like these particular ones, you just forgot to give some of that nitroglycerin or whatever the hell this is that lights it on fire. No, nitroglycerin is... No, I'm thinking about it. It's probably the throwing knife that the top tree golden gun used, because that one actually explodes.
Burn it down.
Hey! There we go. Oh, no. I really do love that curated bug out bag. When Gambit Prime first came out, oh, I was using that thing all the time. I think the one that I ended up sticking with, like the first one that I got, I think that thing has over like 2,000 kills on it. Compared to some people's like total, that's not that much, but oh Jesus Christ! Nope. I'm going to kindly ask you to f the hell off. Nope. Nope. No, okay. Let's just go and wipe this problem off real quick. Meet Big Brain. Meet use Mountaintop. Not exactly the most intellectually requiring of weapons to use, but hey, if it works, right? There we go. Please tell me. No, 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 no. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Get teammate. No! Oh! Alright, we're gonna just go and try to delay them real quick, because I'm pretty sure that my teammates have the rest of the moats unlocked. This guy again. Back here. Wonder if I can get someone with that grenade after the fact. That'll be the funniest. Oh no! Damn it. Oh wait, oh, yes! We did it! Alright. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. Oh, that was good. Oh, oh, that was the best thing that I could have possibly asked for. Oh. Well, we didn't win, but I did what I wanted to do.
Get him next time.
Copy. All right, exotic brew time. We are. Oh, thank God we don't have a stack. We are having some fun with young Ahamkara's spine in... I know we haven't been consistent with the name. I think Armed to the Teeth is what I ended up sticking with for this one. And this last game, I don't think we're actually going to go with the last loadout, because one thing I noticed was Mountaintop. It's a decidedly very good weapon. Not exactly a question. But as much as I like running around with the Mountaintop, and I think that it was a fun time, I do want to try to see if the loadout was running off of the merits of that particular weapon. Because if the loadout was only doing good because of Mountaintop, it might not be quite to what I'm looking for in a build. So, breaking out an old favorite, Breakneck, not as good as it used to be, but it's going to have some amount of fun to it. Sticking with the grenade launcher here. I'm gonna go with Orwing's Maul on this one.
On the horizon.
I'm gonna go see how this goes. We are against Fallen on this one. That's a little unfortunate. We don't actually have a... I don't actually have an energy type to blind their... I mean, to hit their shields with very easily, but... there's a little bit of extra screening for us.
You watch your own fronts out here, snitch.
Ouch.
Talk to your team.
Oh, Drifter out here pointing out that I'm a snitch. Bruh, you don't need to point that out every 5 seconds. Ooh. Ooh, that was fun. Yes, sir. Can you please get stabbed? Thank you. That was a nice little loop to get in right there for that particular bit of combat. Ooh. Toss it, shoot, toss, dodge, toss. I'm pretty sure that's more or less the general MO of hunters, but you know. I have to go and have a little bit of extra fun there while I can. You gotta remember, I'm not exactly a warlock or hunter main. Not exactly a hunter main. You gotta remember that much. Why? What? I am so glad that that doesn't damage you right now. Oh my god. What the f? What the fuck? Oh no. That was very unfortunate. I did not mean for that to happen. So I'm gonna keep that one in there. Oh boy.
You're losing motes. Ice the block. Vader inbound.
Damn it, Toby. Helped. Toby, get back here. How dare you? Damn it.
Portal's ready. Go say hello. Yeah. Hey, you didn't start that fight.
Alright, I don't actually have anything good to invade with, so I'm gonna let my teammates do that. Woo-wee.
Allies headed to the
I don't really know necessarily if there's a point to running a demolitionist in particular grenade launcher. I think that it's a nice add-on.
Allies down.
Ooh, hi. Ooh.
Portal's ready. Grab your gun. Hostiles incoming at the burrow.
This is actually going a lot better than I initially anticipated with this exact game. Although I don't think that we're actually invading. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Alright, we're gonna try with this. I'm not exactly set up for a good invade here, but
Take out those guardians.
ha! Got to do it to you this time. I normally don't ever get to be the one to pop a bubble. No! Damn it. Yeah, normally I never get to be the one to pop a bubble. I'm always the victim getting hit by it. Oh no. This could 180 very quickly.
Go take them out. Almost there. Fill the banks and summon a primeval.
Nope. One thing that I do really like about the loadout, as far as I've played with it so far, is specifically under this. Oh hi. Ow. Specifically under this Gambit circumstance where I have to go and fight against yellow bars relatively frequently that don't die in one shot, it's always nice to have something that is able to do something against the blockers, because you're able to oftentimes just get the grenade, get the chain start going. I have dodge here, and I'm getting the knives, which help perpetuate the grenade. I didn't actually hit any of my shots there, so don't mind that, but one thing that is also interesting to note about this exact weapon that we're using here with the Ore-Wings, it's the only weapon in the game that you can even get with the combination of both a lightweight frame and is a demolitionist special weapon. Oh boy. Run from this. Pretty sure that the moment that the invader decides to show up is going to be when I'm not prepared for him. Don't talk to me or my son ever again is all I see over there with the current blocker situation. Oh boy. No touch. Please no touch. Please no touch.
Invaders out. You'll get them next time.
Well, that's a storm. So at least I don't have to worry about trying to get rid of the... Wow. How does this keep happening? No, no, I want to throw. Well, I guess I'm throwing right now anyway. Okay, now this is a gameplay loop I can get behind. Oh no. See, that was fun. That was fun right there. We were in danger the whole time. But I do think that that was real fun. Actually, hold on. Matter of fact, Oh no, it takes up one of those slots.
Find
Damn.
them before they find you.
What I was thinking right there was being able to...
Your lights supercharged. Turn up the
Sorry.
heat on that primeval. Yeah.
We technically have one last energy here on this exact class item that I'm running, but oh no. But the slot that I want to put in there is... It's the one thing that I can't actually do because
Embrace the darkness. Take out those guards.
it actually takes up one of the same areas. You know what? Yeet. Trying to go and think at the same time. Up.
Want the dark to wield it.
What I really want to do there is because we have that one last energy, we can actually go and put the pick up an orb, get your health back on there. But the thing is, we can't. Because even though we have the energy, we don't have the slot open because we're running both distribution and enhanced ashes to assets. So it's not something that we can allocate because we literally have the slots taken up already. So I was excited for it, but I don't think it's actually going to happen. Whoop. Wow. Suck. Wow, I suck.
You've got style, brother.
All right. Well, I'd say that went pretty well. That was a good amount of Warmind bits, too. All right. Well, seems pretty good to me.
Control.
Not nearly enough Titans on this team. Granted, you would think that if I'm running with Mountaintop, I would just make an immediate dumb rush for going for B, but
You captured zone
I figured I may as well play objective a little bit.
Enemy claimed zone A.
Oh, yeah.
You're
Real
in
high
the
skill
lead.
gameplay here. Whoop. Boop. Oh wait, hold on. Is that the Rosino? Hold up. No, it's
B
not.
Captured. You have advanced.
No, but that was fun anyway. Whoop. This loadout is not very good out in the open. With the exact way that I'm playing this, you don't want to be using a sniper rifle. Where's my burn? Excuse me. Pardon me.
Zone
Frost.
C lost.
Frost, save me. Boop. He helped. Thanks, Frost. I should go touch that. That seems like a very smart idea.
Zone C.
Ow!
You
Don't
have
touch it.
advantage.
I am the big brain gamer. I use Mountaintop. Oh, no, 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 no. Nope. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad approach on my part. I don't really know what I was doing there. Yeesh. Well, hopefully they don't triple cap us here. But, ooh. No, we get to triple cap them. Ooh. Hold on. Hey, is that all it took?
You captured zone A. Power play. Keep the pressure on. Zone C lost.
Nope, I told you not to come in. And what'd you do? You tried coming in. I said no. And you tried anyway. Oh, okay. Oh, I got rid of my special before he could go and pick it up off me. So, I won in some very small way. I didn't kill him, but I still won. That's me trying to go and cope with the loss. Alright. We all have our coping mechanisms. Ah! Not allowed. Nope. Whoo! That's fun.
Zone
Up.
C captured. That's
I
a
didn't think my
power
health
play.
was that low. I should probably pay more attention to what I'm doing. Whoops. No. So I'm gonna get one other person with that, but what can you do? Oh, stop it. Oh no! No, we're good. Ugh, I hate hunters. I seriously hate hunters. Specifically the ones with stupid dodgy supers that you can't do anything about, really. Oh, hi, that's a lot of people over there. Nope. Where is my burn? My burn effects just aren't applying. I nailed that man right in the forehead. Straight like head on said, and applying directly to the forehead did not get the results I wanted. Ugh. Man, I swear, if I ever am to sue a company, it would definitely be head-on, because the amount of times their advertising has not actually worked out in my favor has been more than what I care to admit. Get him, Frost. Ah, crap. Oh, no. Well, yeah, my loadout has all of the... my loadout definitely has some very strange range capable... Oh, why? Why? Game! What did I do wrong? That's what I get for using Mountaintop? Is that what it is? Man, if this is the punishment for using Mountaintop, maybe I'll stop. No, I'm not gonna stop. What am I kidding? Ugh, I hate hunters. Oh, we're playing against someone in I Am. We got Frostbolt on our team. I see, this is some heavy lobby balancing. Well, that's not any fun. Oh. Oh, go away. I don't want any of what you're selling. No Girl Scout cookies for me. Yep. Man. Guys are running very, very powerful weapons, and I'm just sitting here trying to have a little bit of fun with young Ahamkara's spine. Well, granted, I'm also not really necessarily... Really? Another one? Ugh.
5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight. You're in the lead.
I am running a very obnoxious weapon and a very potentially annoying playstyle, but I am trying to lean into it a little more than what you probably actually want to do, because I'm playing it a little bit like a jackass, I guess you would say. Okay. You just say okay. Huh, I wonder what happens to this if it goes away. Oh, it just blows up. Like, oh no. Oh, I made the Titan quit by mountaintopping him out of his super.
Zone A lost.
No. Not allowed. We don't use spare rations in this house. Here we use 1,000 voices. And a Suro sidearm, I guess. I tried to unicorn him. He was not in the mood to be unicorned, I guess. If I win this game at all, it's purely because I got carried by Frostbolt, not out of any of my own merit. Oh, I'm sorry.
I love it.
See, my lunges like that won't ever work, which is fortunate. Power overwhelming. Yep, this is definitely not my going. Where'd everybody go? Lonely. Alright, have this. Why is there so many people around me? Stop chasing me, damn it!
Shut them down. Zone B lost.
Seriously. Primaries exist. I say as I just solo W with Mountaintop. It's fine. Up. Yep, yeah, didn't want to fight me, huh? Alright. Well, one thing's for sure. We made that Titan quit after we mountaintopped him in the face. Well, not what the loadout necessarily wants to do, but if that's what it takes, then alright. Here, hold this. Touch. Alright. Yep, the lack of recovery on this particular build of it is really hurting for PvP, I will say. It's almost as if it's a very overpowered class stat.
Zone B captured. Power play. Keep the pressure on.
No. That camera zoom. Where was I going? Alright, well.
You're a wall.
Ooh, Solitude. Oh, this might be a good map for what I'm doing, though. Alright, we're gonna back up and we're gonna go see...
Glory is yours.
Yeah, he's on my team. Sweet. Alright, never mind. We're gonna just totally win this. They're gonna Kobe that over there. Woo! Well, there's somebody over here already. That's not good. Hold on. Thanks, Frost. Whew. I thank you by immediately taking your green. By the way, if you ever play PvP with me, like, ever, you'll know that I will steal your green. I'm Mr. Steal Your Green. And, but not the kind of green that'll actually probably get me sued or anything. Just your special ammo. I'm gonna leave your bank account alone, but I want that grenade ammo. Ow, why did I walk into that? Oh boy. Well. I get this. Yeah.
Oh, so much glory, so little time.
Not allowed.
Fire team that
Not allowed.
together stays together.
Whoop. I don't feel bad about this. Oh, okay.
Hunters like you blaze a path for the rest of us.
You gonna shotgun rush me? Oh, please burn to death. Please burn to death. Not quite, but close enough. No, no, no. Oh. And that is the one bad thing I have to say about the sidearm that I'm currently using. It's fun. I love the feel of this thing. It just has so much handling. It reloads super fast. It has rampage, but it has all of the range of your average brick. No, I didn't unicorn him. I felt bad about putting on this grenade launcher at first, but considering that I'm pretty sure that my 6 opponents have a collective 3 brain cells between the 2 of them, but with Hammer Strike and Mindbender's Ambition being their primary method of killing me of choice, I'm suddenly not feeling too bad. Ow. See Exhibit A, Mindbender's Ambition. That toss was terrible, by the way. I don't think that'll ever hit anybody, wherever that landed. It's a very awkward engagement for me. Oh, hi. Please go away. Thank you. I think that's an 8 body shot kill, based on how much I was doing there. Like 24 damage. Oh wait, did that finally go off? Did it actually hit someone? Hold on. And it is really unfortunate that there's all these corners here for all the shotgunners to hide behind. I was expecting a little bit more of a general balance of shoddy snipes, but either I'm just finding all the shotgunners, or there's just a lot of them. Yeah, you know, I'm cool with this. Yeah, this Sir, please go away. Aw. Oh no! No, 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 no! Oh! And Mindbenders and Spectral Blades. What a very creative and interesting skill set to have, sir. Oh, no, 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 no! Ugh. Yeah, the one thing that I really wish that I had a little bit more attention to at this exact moment in time, because I feel like I'm not exactly shutting down shotgun rushers with this loadout, even though I feel like this should be one of the best ways to do that. Not allowed. That felt good. Oh no. Oh, I was hoping to get away with that one, but oh boy. That's not happening. I did 160 to somebody, but that's not quite enough to land the kill. I don't think that even if you forehead someone in this, go the hell away. Alright, well, we do have that loaded up now. So at this point, it's just a matter of Ross has departed the match. Oh, well, now this is the point in time where we realize that we are dead.
5 minutes left.
This is the point in time where the Omae wa mou shinderu voice line goes.
Omae wa mou shindeiru. Nani?
Oh, nope, okay. Nope. Ugh. I should have just reloaded there. That's my fault. Well, the only chance that I really have now is to make sure that I don't... Whoa, what the hell? Sorry. I'm so sorry. I had to do it. You kind of caught me by surprise. Oh, what? I think that the way that the geometry of this particular area is set up is not exactly conducive to easy tosses of a sticky style wall-mounted grenade. I really need to actually pay a little more attention. Ooh, hi. Oop, don't mind me. Not die here. What the hell was that? Why do I suck? Don't answer that. Sir, can you please put the fucking shotgun away? Oh, whoa, 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 what the hell?
Double down.
What was that? All those ticks of damage. What? What was that? That man looked like he just went into a sauna of death. All of those ticks of damage, he just looked like he was getting written on by a typewriter. Oh my god. I legit don't know what that was. I remember hearing something about a glitch with damage ticks. Are you kidding me? The old big brain with the Mindbender's ambition here. Oh my god. That was so much damage. Job. Well, I have no range capacity. God, I'm so sick of fighting shotgunners right now. Not exactly conducive to a very fun time, but I think we had a couple of good shots in there. So I'll take it for what it's worth. Alright, exotic brew time. We are going into Rumble for the last match, and brokens do we have in this lobby? None. All right. So for this last one, we're gonna go into Rumble. We're gonna be running Ahamkara's Spine, going with the Arm to the Teeth is what I think we're sticking with the name of for this. I do think that has a little bit of ring to it. It could just be me being edgy though. Okay, this map might not be the... Oh, it's this map. Okay. Yeah, he did not appreciate that, I guarantee you. Try to wrap around over here. Oh, hi! Don't mind me, I'm just a scaredy cat. I just yeeted into the air. Move forward, move forward, move forward! Please get hit by that grenade. Really? That still hit me? Alright. It's fine. Not? Sir, could you not? Sir, I said, can you not? Leave me alone. Well, I can't do much of anything from this distance, but I will do this. No. Dead. No. Ow. Traveler's chosen. Damaged. Wow. I feel suddenly very insulted. I feel as though that I've just had my entire, like, Destiny career just slapped in my face. Like, if there's one weapon that's even more of a slap in the face to die to than... Oh, hi! If there's one weapon that feels like a slap in the face to die to, it's the Traveler's Judgment. Even more so than Kvostov, because Kvostov, at least it's an auto rifle, and the auto rifles right now are not actually half bad, but Traveler's Judgment, wow. Sir, can you not? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Are you just a shotgunner? Hold up. That. Oh. I'm almost sorry, but that was actually really good. What? Excuse me! No! He's real confused about why that's not going in one shot. There's one thing, people really just expect the trip mine to go off in one shot, and, oh, sorry. Not really, though. Nope, not allowed. There? No, it's not. Alright. Nope, not allowed. No touch. Nope. What? Okay. Had a try. Well, and I'm more or less right at the same spot. Wait, excuse me. What? I'm so thoroughly confused, right? Are we just spawning on top of each other at this point? Like, what the hell is happening even? I swear to God, if somebody spawns behind me right now. If that landed, I would have actually been mad. I love trip mines. We get half our grenade back? Oh, what? Oh, come on. Didn't I just kill you? Man, sometimes the spawns in this game. Just every once in a... I wanted that. I wanted that green, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. Literally the moment I could pop my super. I got it right then and there. Was not even a play available to me. And then all of a sudden... Boop. Woo. I'm so sorry. No. Oh, man. One thing I don't really have a plan for is what to do about that, There's going to be a super that comes up on me, and I don't know what I'm going to do when it comes up. I'm so sorry. Ouch. Spider bite. Boop. Okay, well that's two supers. Trying to keep an ear out for that thing because you can kind of hear the electric footsteps. That sounded like a lighting grenade. I could just be dumb. I mean, I definitely am, but that's beside the point. Oh no, no. What?
Your third.
What? I know what happened there. Just the Titan looked like he lagged there for a moment. Oh, please move forward. Please move forward. Oh, he did move forward, but not quite in the way that I wanted. Please step on the grenade. Aw. At this point, I'm just banking off of my teammates doing dumb shit in order to try to get my wins. I will say, you get close enough with this sidearm, it feels good. Oh. Oh, I would have been kind of mad if that hit, honestly. Please burn to death. I didn't do it. Not even close. Stole it. Where are you? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused as to where this hunter is. Oh, there he is.
You made third place. Good.
I was kind of confused there for a moment. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of really confused, but granted, that might just be a side effect of me not being the best. But I tried to do what I could, and I will say the trapping ability of... It could just be the fact that I'm still not overly used to trip mine grenades. I've always been more of an incendiary grenade kind of guy, but sometimes I feel as though the trapping just isn't there as much as I would like it to be. So, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the wrap-up. I'm going to go see if I can see my game screen ever again because of the rank up being in the way, but we'll see. Oh, yep, there's... Oh, nope. For a second there, I thought we could see the game again, but not quite. All right. I'll talk to you in a minute with the wrap-up. All right, so how did the actual performance of the Exotic Brew go? I'll say I really enjoyed having the opportunity to use Mine grenades again, it's been a little bit since I've actually touched those. It's a little bit odd to try to get used to the placement for those again. It's not exactly something I've ever really gotten used to. Even back in Destiny 1 days, I was always looking to use incendiary grenades. I think that it was actually kind of fun in PvE. In Crucible, I do think that there's a little bit of a learning curve to it. I was just kind of running around being a dummy with mountaintops, so the gameplay I was showing wasn't exactly conducive to high skill gameplay or anything like that, but I do think that if you were to get used to the intricacies of how much damage you need to do with something like a hand cannon, you could go and chain it in with young Ahamkara's spine trip mine grenades, try to go and get those cheeky kills. I do feel as though that theoretically speaking, it should be better at shutting down shotgun rushers. I just wasn't really doing my best at playing defensively. But if you see that they're being very aggressive, I see potential for young Ahamkara's spine to really shut down those shotgun rushers. As far as the stat distributions we were talking about before, we actually have an even spread of tier 4 in everything except for mobility and discipline, which were tier 5 and tier 6 respectively. This build really wants a lot of everything. You want recovery just because it's a powerful class stat, you want mobility for the cooldown of your dodge, you want discipline for your grenades, you want intellect for your blade barrage, which still remains one of the best shutdown supers, I stand by that, and you want strength for your knives. If I had to say which stat is most important out of all these, I'm actually going to go and say recovery. And the reason for this is there's not a lot you can do to enhance it easily. Like I said earlier, your grenades, melee, and dodge help keep each other up, and while it's not foolproof and having naturally higher cooldowns will help, perks can sometimes help. Like in one game, we actually have a Demolitionist or Wings Maul, which not only has the Demolitionist perk on it, but also has the +2 mobility while it's out, so even holding it will help cool down your dodge faster. And with perpetuation on the dodge, you're almost guaranteed to make some amount of energy back up. Intellect is bumped by the enhanced ashes to asset and distribution. Discipline is bolstered by dodging and literally every damaging ability you can use, and Demolitionist. Even though I think Demolitionist is a little overkill for what we're doing, sometimes overkill is underrated. But you don't really have a natural way of boosting your health recovery. And if I had to go back through this again for the mod distributions before recording, I'd probably go take a discipline mod and an intellect mod off and swap them for recovery to drop both of the other stats down to tier 5 and tier 3 respectively, and make my recovery up to tier 6. So if you decide to go through with this, keep in mind that your cooldowns are easily replenished. Make sure your health is easily replenished as well. Alright, but that was young Ahamkara's spine, armed to the teeth for the exotic brew this week. We decided to go for the gameplay format this week. I wanted to see how it would go. Let me know in the comments what you think, and let me know if there's any brews that you wanted me to take on. And I'll see you in the next one.